What is up? How are we? How is everybody doing today? I am so ready to start the stream. I'll switch the window in a second. Mark my words. But I'll say hi to chat first. I'm so nice like that. Oh wait, that's actually like a lot of people. I don't know. I don't know if I can say hi to every single person. How are we doing today though? Tell me what is going on. Okay, let's hope this works. Let's hope this works. Okay, oops, hold on. Let me get rid of that. Okay, there it is. Hi. That was gave me a heart attack, bro. the complete disappearance of it's like, oh no. So I promise you it won't be this boring the entire time, where it's just the avatar and nothing else. But in the beginning, I'll let you see the avatar. Like, I can make it frown. But I'm not very good at frowning. Too joyous of a person. Can you make him bald? I'm sure there's a way, but I don't have a hotkey for that. I didn't think I'd need it. It's real, it's real, it is. It's not perfect yet because I'm still always messing with the settings, and I expect it to get better and better every stream. But I was excited to start using it, and I hope we like it. What do we think? What do we think? I love when he frowns. Did you make it yourself? The art was made by me, and I paid a buddy of mine to rig it for me. So the art is mine. If you look at the description, you could go to Meteor's Toyhouse and see them. What are the hotkeys? I can make him like shocked, so I can make him do this. Pure shock. The silly, the scrunkly. He is. He is. I was so excited to share this with you guys. It's been like something we've been working on for a while, right? And it's like a question I get surprisingly often, where it's like people ask me like, "Oh, is Dante ever going to have a VTuber?" And finally, I kept saying no because like I don't know how to do that. But I have a buddy of mine who does know how to do that stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, so all I have to do is draw a half body of him. I can do that, you know? Shock Dante, what did he see? Vine boom, yeah. Imagine a vine boom and it's just him frowning. Okay. So I'll talk about the avatar for a little bit, and then I plan on doing just a regular old art stream, but with the avatar is the plan. But what are we thinking? What are our thoughts? Gonna make Dante VTuber fan art after this? That's adorable. I would love that, and you can send it to me anywhere. Can we see him angry? Yes. Bro's grumpy. He knows what you are. This is his shocked. I have a hotkey for this. Meteor made a hotkey for this. Hi, quiz, it's me, Indo. Hi! Do commissions, maybe? You want me to work on commissions today? I can work on commissions. I bought a new character. I was thinking maybe I could draw them. But yeah, I could also work on commissions. There's a commission I'm working on. The commission that I'm working on right now that's in progress is like a custom design. And I have that one in progress, so we could do that. How long did it take to draw? Honestly, okay, like, not very. Like, it was a little... So, Meteor basically just sent me a message and was like, okay, draw him with these layers separated and stuff, and just told me what to separate. And really it was just like drawing a half body, you know, it didn't take too long. What was annoying was separating everything and making sure that everything... Also, there's my art window here. I'll hide that for now, just so that it's not obnoxious. But Meteor was like, okay, just separate these layers. It was just hard because I had to make sure there was like, you know, like something under places that I don't usually... Like, if I was drawing, like, you can see when I move the hair moves a little bit, right? So that means, like, under the hair, I have to make sure that there's, like, something there, right? That was the part that was a little weird. Because naturally when I'm typically when I'm drawing, if something's covered up, I don't really have to worry about what's under it, but I have to worry about it a little bit because I'm gonna be moving around. New character designing sounds dope. You guys not picky? Draw the new character? I'll draw the new character then. I've got to go. We'll tune in sometime in the future. See you, Gee. Good to see you again. The rig is sick. Are you using a green screen or did you do the transparent background? Transparent background. I'm thinking in the future I might do a green screen because I kind of don't like the white outline very much. But I'll probably communicate with Wise Old Meteor about that. See which one's better, which method is better. Hey Quiz, do you listen to Machine Girl? It's funny because you're not the first person who's asked me that. I actually don't. But if it's a recommendation, I'll think about it. So, yeah, I was really excited about this. Because like it's really cute, you know. I like it. I like to have as many versions of this character as I can, you know. The green screen is much worse for the outline. Okay, thank you. I'll keep that noted. What is the music you use in the background? I just have a playlist with like uncopyrighted speedcore. But yeah, that's what I use in the background. It's just a playlist, but most of it is like Renard and Forlung, if I'm pronouncing both of those right. Are you using VTube Studio? Yeah, that's what I'm using. I remember you posted the looking for VTuber. Yeah, I posted a bulletin about it. And I wasn't like expecting anybody to actually say anything to that, because I was like, yeah, it's probably not a lot of people who are just like able to rig VTubers just walking around, and apparently I knew one and I didn't even know it. New genre, uncopyrighted speedcore. Anything that, a lot of it actually doesn't have copyright. I don't actually know why. Like, I'm assuming it's because a lot of them have samples from other things and the creators just like don't want to get in trouble, so they're like, oh, okay, we might as well leave it uncopyrighted. But yeah, a lot of them don't have copyright, so that's what I've been that's what I've been using. Hi Meteor. This is the fella who rigged it. Okay, so let's see if I can move this into this thing. Let's get rid of that. Okay, hold on, let me put transparency here. There we go. Good, now we have two. Where is the second one? Is it this one? No, that's the drawing. Okay, maybe it is this one? There it is, okay. He is now in the, yeah, I probably should have done this before, don't worry about it. It's a little bit smaller. That's pretty good. There we go. He's sitting and he's surveying. I want to learn 3D animation and rigging at some point, but that's gonna take a while. Yeah, I thought about learning it for the purpose of doing this, and I was like, yeah, I should just do it myself. And then I was like, yeah, no, this is probably like a hobby that takes a long time to learn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not one of those things that you can just like figure it out in one day and be like, okay, I'm just gonna start doing this. All the tiny Dantes in the background chilling. Joining the ranks. Crazy Frog in the background. We love the Crazy Frog remix. I recognize a Staru. Yep, this is a Staru design. This is a Staru design. I was messing around with my camera earlier to see like what it would look like while I was drawing. And I'm hoping that it'll just look like I'm looking down. That's the intention. That's the intention. But yeah, I just finally got this design because I authored like some art pieces and I finished them today. So I got it. I just finished it recently, and I was like, yeah, okay, it's time to draw this character. So I'm gonna do that today. Yeah. Star Wars, I was about to say that. I'm glad you guys recognize the art style. Oh, my currently drawing is wrong, isn't it? No one corrected me. What are you guys good for? What do I pay you guys for? My own OZ. I haven't named it yet. You guys should give name suggestions in chat. Dante mitosis. Real. It's mitosis. Palette is beautiful. What is the OC's name? If you're talking about the character that is the avatar, he's Dante. If you're talking about the one I'm drawing, I haven't named it yet. You should give name suggestions. I will take name suggestions. I still don't know. Do you have any free to use bases you've made? I've made a couple, but they're all ugly because they're all kind of old. But they are on my Toyhouse if you want to use them, but they're like pretty bad. Dante's eyes are looking extra edible. Yeah, Meteor made them like wiggle. William Howard Taft, pretty good suggestion. Cosmo, I like Cosmo. I was thinking like space names. Someone suggested Saturn in my Discord server, and I was like, yeah, Saturn's pretty good. Like space names. I mean, like, not that it has to be space names, but space names would make sense because the hair is like galaxy or whatever. Thinking hard. I made him look like Jello just for you guys. Yeah, I like the wiggle. Celeste? That's a good name. Nova, I like that too. Oh, speaking of what do I pay you guys for, I have a Patreon. Yeah, I don't have a link in my description of the stream, but it's Quizzers. So like my YouTube name, if you put an ERS at the end. And yeah, you can pick from 3 tiers. You know, people on Patreon, you would have gotten to see the model early, and you get to see cool stuff like before everybody else. It's like cool. I posted two model sneak peeks on Patreon before this stream, so Patreon people got to see it in action. Am I showing up in chat? Probably. I have a hunch. OMG, the model looks so cute. Hi, Dabs. Yeah, thank you. It's like a Halo ring, so what about Saturn? Yeah, I'm thinking Saturn's pretty good. Saying this in the bestest way possible, your OC's blue fur reminded me of gummy sharks. No, that I appreciate that. That's what I'm going for. I'm glad you guys aren't saying Weezer blue, because like I've gotten that before. The duality of man, your character looks like Weezer blue, or your character looks like gummy sharks. That's what are the possibilities? Quiz, what's your art process? Pretty standard. I mean, like, I guess you guys, like, I don't know what I can tell you that you guys don't already know, but, from watching, but, like, I usually, so they're like a bunny, I think, right? Yeah, so they have bunny nose. But yeah, I start with sketch, then on line art. Sometimes I skip that and I just, like, turn the sketch into line art if I don't feel like going over the whole thing. But I don't usually do that. I usually do that if I'm drawing on like a really small canvas and it's like I don't want to draw over the whole thing. But yeah. Been in the server for over 1 year. It is something, technically more, yeah. Dabs got pretty accurate there. Weezer blue gummy shark. Yeah, why not both? Name ideas: Aurora, Aries, Comet, Luna, Maya, Elira, Stella. Be good. Saturn is pretty good, but isn't there an hold on. There's another planet that has rings other than Saturn that I can name it. If you catch my drift. Gummy shark scrunkly. I'll take that. I'll take that. Sending it to black should help. That makes sense because my line art. I mean, my line art isn't black, but some of it is. It's closer to line art color. Ariella, I like that. Do you have any gay or LGBTQ characters? Does he know? Uranus, yes, you get me. You get me, Quingle. You get it. You know what's up. Not Uranus quiz, you're better than this. I don't know. I was gonna name it Boner, but I think like a character named Boner can't look like that. Like it has to look like stupid and fucked up for it to be named Boner. Like I can't name like a cute character, but like Uranus is toeing the line. It's a possibility. It's recorded in the ancient scriptures. I want to know why. You want to know why? Why what? Is he really better than this? See, Dabs knows. Quiz, please do not name any UC's Uranus. Petition to make Boner a character? I will. It's on the list. It's on the list of like names I want to use. Are you planning on getting Procreate Dreams? Yeah, actually, I am. I'm really hoping they'll like offer some sort of discount to people who bought Procreate, because it seems kind of unfair that you had to pay $20 when you paid $10 for an app that you're not even gonna use anymore if you buy Procreate Dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you catch my drift there? Like, you're not even gonna, like, what am I supposed to? It's not like I'm gonna use Procreate again after I get Procreate Dreams. It's Procreate Dreams, I'm pretty sure it's just Procreate but better. It's like Procreate but you can animate with it, right? So like, if I spent $10, like, shouldn't I just like get a discount? Shouldn't I get it $10 off? Or like at least like $5 off? Because like now, I don't even need Procreate, you know? Like I know it's not a big deal, it's just like $20, but like, man, $20, that shit doesn't grow on cheese, okay? Like, they gotta know where their supporters are at. It's a character called Fart and Lobotomy, and I think Uranus is normal. Yeah, Uranus is more normal, honestly. At least it's like a thing, it's not just like fart. I'm loving the new model, thank you. I'm loving it too. I'm still gonna use Procreate, I think. I don't know why I would need to use Procreate anymore if I had Procreate Dreams, because it's like the same interface, right? It just has animation. I guess Procreate could be just like more simple if I'm not intending to animate at all, so it's like, why do I need to use the whole timeline or whatever? Or maybe if it's like kind of laggy or something, because it's like kind of a big app for an iPad, I think, but like, I don't know. Uranus goes hard. I'm thinking so too. Oh, and cheese mold. Yeah, I forgot about cheese mold. The chat name suggestions are so funny because it's like someone will be like fart, and then someone else will be like, name it this beautiful name of a combination of 3 cosmic bodies. Can you already animate with Procreate? Yeah, but I think Procreate Dreams is gonna have like a better timeline. Like it's not just gonna be like what Procreate has right now. Like it's gonna be more specifically for animation. Like I feel like if I were to describe it, like Procreate is like an art app that happens to have an animation feature, but I think Procreate Dreams is just gonna be like an animation app, you know what I'm saying? Respond to my Discord DMs. No, I'm streaming, in case you didn't know. Somehow every time you get an idea for an OC name, it concerns me more and more. Uranus concerns you more than lobotomy? I think you gotta rethink some things here. I think Procreate Dreams should just be an extra tier to Procreate. I was thinking so too. Like, I would have rather they just updated Procreate. Like, I know not everybody uses Procreate for animation, but then just don't use the animation feature. But I get it, because I know it's going to be, like, kind of a big app, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people might just want Procreate for the art aspect, so I get that they're making a new app, but it's just kind of annoying that I paid for Procreate, you know? Like, I paid for this, and now I have to, like, buy a new one that's double the price, so that I can continue to use the app I like and use all of the features that it has. And I know they said they're still going to keep updating Procreate, but, like, I don't know, man. I think I should get a discount. I think I should get a discount because I'm whining and complaining. Honestly. That's how we get anywhere in life. Take notes. I don't see your notepad out. Where is it, huh? Colonoscopy? That goes hard. Lil Dipper? That goes hard too, actually. And that's like not as horrible. Hold on. Hold on. Constellations with Uranus in them. The planet is nestled between the constellations of Pisces, Cetus, and Aries. Oh, Uranus is in Aries? Or is like in between? Oh yeah, it is in Aries. Wait, that's so... That works out, because I'm in Aries. I have to get dip now, but have a good stream. Bye, crazy moth lady. Fun dip goes hard too. Steam Kid Lice. What about just Lice? Young Dipper? My rapper name. This character's rapper name. Fun dip is bad for you? I mean, like, so is a lot of stuff, realistically. Like, I don't think a lot of fast food is particularly good for you. In all seriousness, any OC has either a concerning backstory or a concerning name. I don't know that many OCs that have a concerning name. I think that's a exclusively Quiz Live. Hand soap. Hand soap is good. You guys got good ideas. My rapper name would be Lil Guy. Crazy. I was just at the Lego store for 6 hours and they kept calling the Lego guns accessories and soap and kept dumping it on my hands. What? McDonald's says Pokemon cards. Does it actually? Fetus. I don't know if I'll name it Fetus. Fetus is a good name though. That should be added to the logs. When I get my millionth character, and I'm gonna name it Fetus, or like... But we need a boner. Would make a good character name, in my opinion. Power XD. Power XD is a great character name. Like, I don't want to hear any Power XD slander. Yes, and the Happy Meals? I didn't know that! I might have to start going to McDonald's. I'm more of a... Listen, don't hate me, but I'm more of a Burger King person. Keeping it real. Like, I know everyone hates Burger King and says it tastes like rubber, but like, I don't know, man. I'm a Burger King enjoyer. Burger King for life. Kroger being enthusiast. Stream has so many interesting name ideas. It does. Can we circle back to our real OGs, Boner and Uranus? I'm thinking Uranus. Like, I'm pretty set on Uranus. I don't think there's much gonna change my mind on that. It's a planet, and yeah. Arby's fan here. I don't think I've ever been to an Arby's, and I don't even know what they serve in an Arby's. No, they have meat, right? Makes sense. Burger King on top. Yeah, you guys get it. You guys get me. Burger King is good. Please don't name them Uranus. Listen. Listen, you gotta consider the pros and cons of the situation. Pro, it's funny. Con, I don't see any. Like, I don't know, man. They have the meals. Oh, they have the meat. I don't know why I said meals, but I think they have both. I'm hungry, stop talking about food. Never! This one on the other side. What's our Burger King order? Impossible Whopper. I walked to Burger King. Oh, I know what you're referencing. I know what you're referencing. I walked to Burger King. Bro did not super chat me to respond to his DM. Thanks for the super chat, Laurie. Okay. Please let me take over stream. I will be good. I will not be silenced. Everyone must watch me play Angry Birds. Urgent. Angry Birds must be played. Don't let my cries fall on deaf ears. I think I should play Angry Birds on stream. They have been read. I'll show them this picture of the Angry Bird picture you sent me. Actually, it's a GIF. How do I download this? Download this shit. Why isn't it MP4? I want it to be a GIF, a GIF. Please. Now you need to respond. No, he never said. Wait, what did he say? Oh, he did say respond. Never mind. My friend is a cat named Pluto, but I call her cat Saturn. Both of those names are cute. Not the Angry Birds. The people don't want Angry Birds. Save image. Well, now it's a PNG. Okay, you're gonna have to live with it being a PNG. Source. New image. Add source. Add new source. Add source. Browse. Angry Birds heart. They don't get to see the actual heart because it's saved as a PNG. And I'm not putting the MP4. I don't think I could even put an MP4. Probably not. There you go. Happy. Satisfied. I must play. No. Not GIF. Okay, listen. I say GIF, but it is GIF. I just want it to be known. I'm a comp sci kid. I can confirm to you that it is GIF. Say this on stream. No. I don't want to get demonetized. I mean, like, I already cursed today, but like... Okay, what do I want to do with their hand? Do I want a peace sign? What are we thinking, guys? Like, I was gonna do finger guns, but I don't think it's really that fitting for the character. Wait, it's a bunny. Bunnies don't have toe beans, do they? Do they? Like, actually, for real, do they? I don't think so. I'm gonna assume no. You need to promote Toyhouse. I've done so much Toyhouse promotion. They should sponsor me. Yes, I got Toyhouse because of quiz, but now I don't know what to do. I know how stuff works, but I don't know what to do. Subscribe to, like, a lot of people, and then you'll get, like, constant notifications, because if you subscribe to more than like 10 active people, then you're just gonna get like constant messages, and then you'll be entertained all day. That's where it starts. Subscribe to someone. Subscribe. Okay. Subscribe to someone like King Silly Smiles. Then you'll never be bored. Thank you for the super chat, the $2 super chat, Larry. Unban me from your server. Chat, what do you think? Should we unban him? Bunny don't have beans. I mean, like, I could always just draw them, but I'm fine with discluding them for the realism. I don't think they do, but we reject reality. True. Working on my first character profile in private right now, so mine's kind of blank. Fair. Petition for Toyhouse to sponsor quiz. I agree. No, everyone's saying no. Everyone's saying no, Larry. I don't think that. If someone super chats, what are the super chat options? Let me check. Can you super chat $1? If someone super chats $1, I'll unban you. If anybody, like, doesn't have to be you, or if someone subscribes on Patreon. Either one. How do you, what is like the name for like subscribing on Patreon? Is it like patroning? Supporting? What is the word? Keep them in a shadow realm. They don't want you, Larry. I don't think. This is like a pretty unanimous no. There was like one yes. Wait, what did they do? I don't even remember. I know this one in real life, in case you guys need to know. Wait, who is King Silly Smiles? I can't find them. I think the S for Smiles is a Z. But they're very cool. They're one of my favorite artists. Indeed, I want to make a fine member. No, they're saying no. They're saying no. I just spammed in the Vents channel that, but there is no Vents channel now. Please no one super chat. Who's King Silly Smiles? They're an artist that posts a lot. He's been a little quiet lately though, I think. King Silly Smiles. Yeah. Wait, is he like updating his HTML right now? I think they are. Yeah, no, they're active. They're active. Angry Birds, that's why. Maybe. Pledge, I think. Pledge, you're right, you're right. Angry Birds are a criminal offense. Larry, they're speaking. I'm eating your art, I'm hungry now. Wait, I know King, they have a criminal mouth. Yeah, that's the one. I want to give him a lazy eye, or like a lazy eyelid. Should I do that? You can't even like see. Usually I don't do eyelids there's a certain way I do eyelids, and I can't really do it right now because of the hair. Maybe in another like side image. Having the best day of my life. So good for you. And I see Silly Smiles everywhere with their icons. Yeah, that's a big part of the brand, if I am not mistaken. Scratch icon art trades in 2020. Yeah, that's how I found King Silly Smiles as well, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. One of the artists ever. They would look so good with the lazy eye. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. But like, you can't even see the top half of the eye though. You know what I'm saying? Let's make the head a little bit smaller. Oh. Give me 1 moment. This is why you always bring a charger to a stream. What? If I do declare Lars should be allowed in the server. Is this an alt account? $2 though. I said $1. Please don't unban. You guys don't even know what he did. You guys don't even know what he did, and you're just you're just assuming that he shouldn't be in the server. Which maybe should I respect that? There we are. He did Angry Birds? No. I don't know who this man is. I think that might be an alt account. Angry Birds is criminal. Why did that notification go off so late? New rule, no Angry Birds. How about that? How about that? If you don't post any Angry Birds, you can be unbanned. But is that projecting a false message that I unban people because they pay me? And is that message wrong? Is that not a true statement? I'm just saying, guys. Gotta think about the pros and cons here. It's very entertaining to watch. That is the goal. Angry Birders will never change. Okay. He said deal. I'm not gonna unban you on stream, but I'll unban you after, just in case you do anything bad. You don't get public entertainment or like public attention for it. You remember why? Then tell me, because I don't. If Ryan can be in the server, I think you can be. Quiz will do anything for money. It's true. It's true. It's all true. Bribery is so aesthetic. It is. Corruption, corruption. I say no, no. I just have suddenly decided that he must be a changed man. On my own accord. The epiphany, it happened. It just happened like that. Someone needs to stop me from using the fire emoji. Never. Someone is having a lot of fun with the the reactions. What do those even do? Is that what that is? Can I throw my own emote in there? No, I don't know if I can. Oh, I can start a poll. I can start a poll. Okay. Should I unban this fellow who super chatted 3 times? Yes. Yes, unban him. No. Okay, okay. Immediately. Oh. They're duking it out. Oh, 53%. Oh, it's going back up. It's going back up. Vote. It's not looking good. It's actually closer than I thought it would be. I'll keep it real. I didn't think it would be this close. Okay, well, it's not fully bunny because bunnies don't have those tails. Okay. And I decide the species because it's mine. So, if I want to give it toe beans, like, realistically, I could. I don't know, it's looking like a no. I'll consider. Cannot forgive the crimes. I sent you an image of Wise Band. How do you know? How do you know, though? How did you get this image? I hate Scratch. I like the website, but I never should have been a social. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you on that. They look at my 8-year-old army. Real. Like, I think Scratch was like my first social media, right? So a lot of the people, not a lot anymore, but like there is a part of my audience that came from Scratch. So like every now and then someone will be like, oh yeah, I remember you. You were on Scratch, right? And it's like, it's such a whammy. It hits so hard. To hear someone say, oh, you were on Scratch, right? Like, that's just not something you ever want to hear from someone. For another human being to say, oh, you're the one from Scratch. Did you commission somebody to make your VTuber? It looks like a different art style. Maybe 3D is messing with me. No, this is my art. It's less geometric than my art style has been because it isn't... Like, again, this has been under work for a while, so I made this art a long time ago. And I tried to draw it kind of simplified, so maybe some of the details I usually include on my art style might not be included on, like, the VTuber, because the only shading I added was, like, a tiny bit here and there. But there's mostly, like, it's mostly unshaded, very flat color, and intended to be kind of, like, simple, I guess. Elementary tech class? I think it is universal, honestly. What are you gonna be for Halloween? That is a good question, actually. I'm not sure. I was thinking, like... I was thinking vampire. Just to change it up, because I'm always the same thing. But I could also be Dante, because in case some of you guys didn't know, I actually own Dante ears. That those I commissioned from Stormline. Makes really good stuff. And... I was thinking... Like, that's what I did last year, though. So I was like, maybe I should be a vampire just for the sake of, like, differentiating my life, action in my life, you know what I'm saying? This is so off topic, but the little Dante walking is so precious. Thank you! All the Dantes on the screen right now, everything on the screen right now is my art, except the reference sheet, of course, that I'm drawing off of. That's Staru. But, it's funny because a lot of these are different ages, so you can kind of see which ones are older. Actually, maybe you can't see which ones are older because they're all just like... I don't think they look... Some look worse than the others. They're all just like different art styles. But yeah, they're all in the pixel art era, so they're all kind of like at least somewhat similar. I agree with Dante Vampire. That is a good idea, like just combining both. Just having like a very stereotypical vampire costume and then just wearing the ears. And if anyone says anything about it, just like start gaslighting them and be like, what ears? I'm not wearing ears, are you insane? My first account got IP banned? Dang. Gonna go to bed, bye, see you, good night. 10-year-old me was wild. 10-year-old me was like so annoying, and I'm like, whenever I read like those messages. It's not like there's anything bad. They're just, like, it's so stupid. It's just like the accent, the written accent is bad. Like, I would make these stupid little faces with my keyboard because it was like the most fun thing ever for me to like try and make new like keyboard emoticons with like symbols and stuff, but like ones that weren't conventionally used. Like, I thought it was really cool, and I like made a new one so that so it was like a big pastime of mine to just like make a bunch of weird little like keyboard faces, and they were stupid. And like every single message. Just joined with the battle looks cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay, 10-year-old me is so cringy and just whack. Yeah, that sums it up pretty well. Ten-year-old me just really needed to stop talking, because literally, I don't know what I was. The problem with Scratch is that it's a social media because it exposes little children to have to like interact socially when they're too young to say and make good decisions. And it's not that you do things that are like genuinely bad, but you just like say cringy stuff. So then later in life you're like looking back on it and then you're like, what is that? 10-year-old scene reel. It's I still do it, okay? I still do the keyboard faces. But I'm cooler now. I do it cooler. I'm better now. I'm evolved. Quiz is scene core. Yeah, I am. That's like my brand. You're like looking at the raccoon tails and asking me if you like scene core. That's what they're called, right? The little like stripy hair pieces. That's what I heard. 7-year-old me thought emo was cool. Hey, hey, hey! Emo is cool. Watch your words. Watch your mouth, buddy. Old Scratch account is so cringy, like it's actually so bad. Yeah, no, I don't look at that very often because it's terrible. It's so bad. It looks like the eyes are stars, and I'm not sure if it's like stars art style, but I also think it's kind of cute, and I think I might keep it. Or maybe I'll make it like star pupils. Like they're still colored in. I can't draw stars, by the way. But it's okay, because it's all covered up with hair. Oh, that still looks demonically bad. Okay, hold on. Give me a shot. Let me cook. There we go. Yeah, I hate them emos. Nah, man. I don't know, man. I think Quiz is preppy. I'm really preppy in real life. I'm like blonde. I don't know what else is preppy. Does anyone remember CJ KB? I do! I do remember them. Goodnight Blasphemy is a design trait, I believe. Wait, what is a design trait? I'm in Scratch still. I'm just so used to it. Yeah, I get that. I had to quit Scratch because I just like, I don't know. I guess it's just like, there's a lot of reasons why I quit Scratch, but one of them was also like, I don't know, man. I think I want to do, like, I just can't tolerate having to deal with like 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds exclusively. It's nice to have an audience that's like a little bit, at least a little bit older. I hope a little bit older than that, because like it was really a pain, because there's just a lot of like annoying people just because they're all young, and I don't blame them for that, and that's why I left. Like, it's not like there was no one who you could blame for that, you know, because it is a kid's website at the end of the day. So I was like, okay, yeah, the best, if I really don't want to deal with this anymore, then the best thing I can do is just leave and move on to a site that is actually aimed and designed for older kids. Big kids, if you will. Blonde Dante? Someone should draw it. Maybe they shouldn't. I don't know, man. Should I not have said that? Maybe it's not meant to be. I don't use Scratch anymore. I got bored of it, and people go into my comments, "Yo, can I?" Yeah, no, it's really annoying. Scratch kids could get pretty annoying, and I was one of them. I was one of the annoying Scratch kids. I didn't want to deal with people like me. Scratch animation memes. That's what introduced me to like the furry fandom, so Scratch animation memes are like a core memory. Like Scratch animation memes got me into everything. Boy Pop Dante. Blink 182 Dante. Blink 182 is like boy pop, right? Blink 182 is everything I want it to be, okay? It's whatever I say it is. Quiz, don't draw every single character with kind of just like the same exact fluffy hairstyle challenge. Don't do it. Don't resist the temptations. Sorry if I'm spamming chat. No, don't worry about it. I appreciate the spam. I appreciate the company. I have this memory of stealing someone's art, but they said not to repost it without changing something, so I changed like one color. Okay, listen. In my opinion, when people freaked out over people remixing their things and like not changing stuff, it was kind of weird. Cause like literal Scratch remixes literally have built-in crediting. I never understood why people got so mad over like people doing that. Like I get it, but I also don't, because it's like, okay, first of all, it's a kid's website. Like I don't know what you're expecting. It's a website that literally allows kids, like it's not 13 plus, like kids are allowed to use it, so like obviously there's gonna be kids there. And like, there's literal built-in crediting, it's not like they're stealing anything, you know what I'm saying? And it's really hard to just tell kids not to like press a button that literally is like right in front of them. Like there's a chance like they just literally don't understand what a remix is. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a chance they just literally don't know what's happening and what's going on. Like, and if I was like a kid and I was trying to figure out how to use a website intended for coding, and I saw cute little animals bouncing around and jamming to some cool music, and I saw a button that said remix, and I was like, I don't know what that does, and I pressed the button, and then now there's like a teenager yelling at me and screaming at me and telling me to share it and not remix without changing anything, and I don't know what they're talking about. Like, that'd be pretty scary. I think that would like literally scar me for life. People got really aggressive with Scratch kids, and I was always like, what? For what? Like, what do you think they're gonna do? Like, they don't have a moral compass. They're evil. They're children. Children don't have a moral compass. They don't even know that they're stealing for most of the time. Like, some of them might just genuinely be annoying and be like, this is mine, but like, you didn't ever see any like 3K followed Scratch accounts just remixing things that they didn't change anything and being like, this is mine. You never saw it. It was always like little kids with like no followers. Like, what is gonna happen? No one's gonna look at their remix and be like, I think they drew that and nobody else. There's literal built-in crediting. People need to chill. Quiz, keep drawing fluffy hair. I think it looks nice and fits your art style perfectly. Thank you. Indulge me, okay? Enable me. You're part of the problem. No, this 2-year-old child reposted my art with full credits. They must pay for their sins. Literally. No, yeah, you guys in chat who's saying you got twice before you were 13, I didn't, but like that's part of the reason why Scratch didn't let you link to outside sites. So things like that didn't happen. And you know what else Scratch kids complained about along with the remixing? Was Scratch not letting them link their socials. If you want to promo your social on Scratch, leave Scratch at that point. Like, I don't know. Like, it was so wild to me that people would be like, Scratch mods ban me for linking my Discord. Scratch mods are so silly and goofy and bad at their job. And I'm like, their job is to protect kids. Like I don't know what you're expecting. People expected Scratch mods to treat Scratch like it was like Twitter or something. When I was 6, someone on Scratch said that remixing was bad and started to scream at me, and I just got scared. Yeah, I don't know. I can understand that. Like, that never happened to me, either because people just didn't, like, notice when I did it. Because I think I remixed something, and I don't know if, I didn't remix it without changing it. I just, like, recolored it badly. Like, I made it orange or something. And the person didn't care, but like if they did and then they started getting really mad, like I don't know what I would have done, because I genuinely put time into it. Like I was really proud of it when I was done with my recolor, and it wasn't like I was claiming it as my own art. I was just happy with it. Like I thought it looked cool, and like if they were like, don't post low quality remixes, I would have like been so sad because I worked hard on it. It wasn't low quality to me. Toys codes are worth nothing. They're not worth anything. You get 2 a week for a very, very cheap subscription. Each code is worth like literally nothing. It's worth less than $1. So if people are charging you for a Toyhouse code, then they're scamming you. Yeah, the admins themselves discourage trading and selling them. Like it's not against the rules, but if you go to Toyhouse, if you go to Toyhouse or toy.house, you know, just go to the website and you're not logged in, it'll say in big letters like, we discourage this. So like, Scratch teens and Scratch kids when the kids website actually functions like a kid's website, for real. Someone stole my whole game once. Like if they're just backpacking things and like re-uploading it, there's a difference between that and like remixing. But a lot of kids, like that's intentional, whereas remixing, a lot of kids just don't know what remixing is, or like are experimenting with the features of the website. Like how many children actually know what the word remix means? Like they probably don't even know what that word means. So like if they see a big button that says something, they don't like know what that means, so then they press the button. Like it's not that hard to use your logic and facts and common sense to think, oh, maybe this little child just didn't know what was happening and just like was pressing random buttons, and maybe I shouldn't cyberbully them into leaving the site forever because I'm mad at them for remixing a project. Hi, Sklurf. Definitely pronounced that wrong, but hello. Wait, quiz. I need your opinion on this very philosophical question. If we don't call Scratch Scratch Mint Edu, why do we call it Toyhouse Toyhouse and not Toyhouse? Because, okay, sometimes I do call it scratch.mit.edu, respectfully. And so, listen, it's because Toyhouse is a word. Like, we include the domain and the, like, the, SE part because it's a word. People often charge for Toyhouse codes, mostly to have art made for their characters. I decided to stock one once. The characters that we get art for would often be resold with inflated prices. Typical. Very typical. People who sell Toyhouse codes are weird because literally a lot of the time I don't even know who to give my codes to. Like, in the future, I'm gonna do giveaways maybe like once a year. Because holy, like the amount of people DMing me was crazy. The amount of people adding me, some of the people I got in like the first day, because that I didn't expect that video to get so much traction, but in the first day there were so many friend requests, and a lot of people were like friend requesting me and not even like messaging me. Like they probably like thought I'm gonna go ask for a Toyhouse code and then just forgot what they added me for. And I had to go through, I have 234 friends still, which is like a lot to me because I don't usually friend people unless they friend me first. And I still have to go through and purge all the people. Like I was doing some purging earlier and then I got lazy and I was like, I'll finish this later, but I really gotta purge them. Hello, love your bits. Hi, thank you, that means a lot to me. Was I the only one who met nice people on Scratch? Like some people taught me stuff and never kept anything. Like they had a whole lot lip syncing charts and stuff. No, I had a balance of both. I met some friends there that I'm still friends with, and I also met some really annoying people. I frequented a lot of communities on Scratch. Like, I didn't have one that I was in all the time. Like, I would talk to animation meme artists, I talked to like a warrior cat artist, like I talked to like a lot of people. So I met a lot of different types of people on Scratch. It was a good part of my childhood. Like, I'll admit that, you know, it was a good part of my childhood. It was important. It's always going to be an important site to me because of that. But I had to get off because it's terrible. So guys, what is your opinion? Do you want to see me clip this stream and re-uploaded it as like just a video? Or do you want to see a normal video? Like a typical quiz video tomorrow? Which would you rather? I mean, like, I'm probably gonna do both. Thank you for the subscription, Chong Mamba. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna end up doing both. Like, I'm probably gonna release this as a clipped video, but like, if there's one you have a preference for to see sooner, let me know. Clip the stream? You guys are thinking clip the stream? Because I have the audio and everything recorded for the next, like, normal quiz video. But if you'd rather I uploaded this as a clips, like just a clip YouTube video, I can do that too. Guitar riff scared me. That's the intention. That's the intention. It's such a good sound. Feel free to keep redirecting them to me. They've slowed down a bit. I think people are starting to get the idea. Clip and upload so it's easy on ya. Either one is equally easy. If anything, clipping would be harder just because I already have like the audio for that video, and this is however long the stream is of footage, but like I'm perfectly willing to do either because Sunday is usually my work day anyway, where I put the most effort into working on a YouTube video. Can we talk about cheese first? Oh no, the stream's not ending. The stream's not ending. I'm just asking which you guys would prefer to see. Could you ever make a video about Scratch and just ramble? I feel like it would be an entertaining video. That's a good video suggestion. I talked about it like a little bit in like what, my online friends video probably. I forgot where. I know I did talk about it before, but I think never in very much detail, and I feel like it would be a good video. I feel like a good video that would include Scratch and like my Scratch experiences and stuff would be like just a video about like every site I've been on and like my entire journey. But I think I'll save that for like further into the future where I have like a bigger audience that would be interested in hearing it, you know what I'm saying? Not that I think you guys wouldn't like it, I just think it'd be like a good subscriber special or something. Same with like a Q&A, like I feel like a Q&A would be a really straightforward video, but I want to save it for when I hit like a milestone or something. I think it would be a good milestone video. Although, if you ask me questions, there's a chance I'll make a short out of it with the model and answer it in more detail. So if you do have questions, don't feel like you have to save them for a specific day where I'll do like a Q&A, because that might be like for further into the future, like long time. Still though, yeah, you can talk about cheese, feel free. Like the communities you were in and the culture, yeah, good idea. And especially because like, I'm not even old, right? I'm pretty young, but like, there are people, since like everything is advancing, like social media is advancing so fast, like people just a couple years younger than me, like, don't understand some of the things I say. Like, lived in just a completely different, like, because Scratch has changed a lot. It's changed so much. Because when I was on Scratch, it was hard to get like 1,000 followers. Like, that was like the thing. That was like the milestone for like a lot of people. And like, don't get me wrong, people had 1,000 followers. Like, it wasn't like impossible, but it was definitely really hard and a lot harder than it is now. And I'm not saying like that's if you like that's like easy, of course. I'm just saying like it's a lot easier than it was because the site has grown a lot. Because I remember back in my day when I used Scratch like years and years and years ago, like it was like not super common. Like, it was common, but it wasn't like every artist you found had like 1K. Like 1K was usually like my marker of like a popular artist. Does anyone remember Warrior Cats for Life 9? You know, that user is still active and very much in contact with a lot of the people, like me and people in my community. They go by Tally now. Tally's tired. And they've gotten so much better. I kind of want clips from the stream so I have an excuse to draw Blonde Dante. You always have an excuse to draw Blonde Dante. What's your opinion on pastel gore art or any kind of spooky pastel? I am not a fan of gore art looking at it or making it, but I respect it, and I think people have like a lot of talent who make it. And I think it's cool. All art styles are cool. A lot of art styles are cool. Tally was literally my idol. Tally was a big idol of mine. Like, getting one of Tally's designs was like my dream, and then I got one. I was like, I think I gave it to Dabs at some point, but it was fun. It was like the thing a few years ago, where it was like, that was the thing, you know what I'm saying? I might commission, no, I have commissioned Tally. I have, hold on. I'm stupid. I was really like, because I knew there was something Tally related that I could bring up, and I was like, what is it? And then I remembered, I have commissioned Tally, it's just been a long time. Where is it? It's a lot of scrolling now. This gallery is big. There it is. Save image. Tally drew this. This is a long time ago though. Well, when was this? It was like a year ago. 22nd of May. Very cute, very cute. This was before Dante's redesign, so it still has the little streaks on his cheeks. Dante eye roll, yeah. It's still an emote in the server. Tally's account long gone? No, it's not. Tally's still active. Like, Tally has a Discord server and everything. Tally is more active on, like, Discord and occasionally Toyhouse. Didn't Tally like make shuppies? No, Tally didn't make shuppies. Bunkins made shuppies, but Tally drew the species sheet for shuppies. And I think Tally might be like one of the species like official designers, I'm pretty sure. Like anyone can design a shuppie, but like I think they have like designers that make all stuff for like shuppie events, like event content. And I think Tally is one of them. There's a Dante shuppie. I want to redesign it with a legendary MYO. I have one. I have a few. I just haven't been using them, and I want to redesign Dante. The shuppie Dante. Also, I have another shuppie too. I have a Pepper. If any of you guys have seen my Toyhouse before, and I think who made that? Kaleido Ghost, I think. For Scratch or Technically, it was like, no, she's not active on Scratch. Like, Tally just isn't a Scratch artist anymore. Was in one of her maps recently? Yeah. I think I talked to her recently. I have her Discord. I'm not gonna like post Tally's Discord on streams. I feel like that would be weird, but like, you can join Tally's server. I think I have Tally added. I do. Last thing we did was talk about... What did we talk about? Oh, we talked about Ori. Have you ever watched Polygon Donut? I have not. What is this Polygon Donut we speak of? I probably need more art for tomorrow's video. If I clip this stream, I don't know if we'll have an end card or not. If I decide to post like the regular video and post the clip stream another time. But either way, probably need more end card art for this week. I have a little bit, but I might need a little bit extra? Question mark, possibly? I don't know. I'll have to check, because I know I have like emails and stuff. This is kind of random, but who do you consider famous or popular on Toyhouse? To me, it's like Star and people like that, but I don't follow many people. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know Aster Sunstartle, but they made a point that raised to my attention what popular on Toyhouse really is, because like, okay, she brought up a point. If you scroll down at the bottom of the page, you can see how many people are online at the time. Right now there are 3,386 users online on Toyhouse right now. If your following makes up a pretty significant percentage of the current users online, you're basically popular. Like that, you can't, that's kind of undeniable. So I would say like maybe like 500 plus or like 400 plus, because that's like a significant chunk of like active users. And I know that just like picking how many users are online at a random time isn't representative of the entire website or anything at all like that, but like that's still a pretty significant number. Toyhouse just isn't that big of a website. And something to keep in mind about like popularity on any website is that it means different things, right? Like I think 500 YouTube subscribers means a lot more than even like 1,000 Scratch followers, because when you subscribe to someone on YouTube, you get like notifications of their stuff, whereas when you follow people on Scratch, you don't get that. You get like something in your what's happening and that's it. So I feel like the conversion ratio of like subscriber follower involvement is different on different sites, and on Toyhouse you literally get constant notifications unless you manually turn them off for people you subscribe to. So if you subscribe to someone, you're gonna see new art they post, you're gonna see new like bulletins they post. Like there's a lot of involvement to a Toyhouse sub. I have a cafe cat design currently. I'm glad Toyhouse isn't really big. I agree. I'm glad Toyhouse is invite only. Hot take. If Toyhouse was somewhat mainstream, there would be so many anti-furry people trying to be funny and hate. Exactly. And they wouldn't be able to get away with a lot of the stuff they do. You wouldn't be able to customize your profile to the literal boundless extent that you can. You can literally use HTML and comments. You wouldn't be able to do that if anyone could use Toyhouse, because they'd have to put safeguards against trolls. But there's not trolls on Toyhouse, or at least there's not that many. There are some, but not that many, because like to be a Toyhouse troll, you have to get a code, and if you get banned, you have to get another code, and you have to get them given to you by someone, and it makes it like harder because you can't just keep making accounts. Or you can, but not as easily. I don't know if I want the hair to be in front of the ear or not. I think so. Do I? Maybe I'll leave it the way it is. What brush do you use? I use a brush pack I found on Twitter. It's like in my my Discord server. If you go to the announcements and scroll up a bit, you'll find the link. It's like an MS Paint style brush set. It's like intended to like kind of mimic MS Paint style. Twice being on the smaller side is not that bad. Imagine the chaos it would be if it was if it was as chaotic as Twitter. You know, if anyone could make an account, like it wouldn't be as fun. Like I think people don't realize that. Like it is a pain when you're in the stage of trying to find a Toyhouse code. Like that is a pain. But it's also like it's also kind of nice because like most people only have one Toyhouse account. Like I have two because I have premium, so if I want to make another account I can just generate a code for myself. But like most people really only have like one account. If they want to get multiple, like it'll be linked to themselves, so if they do something bad on an account they'll literally just get both of their accounts banned. This takes me back. Drawing sparkles and constellations reminds me of Stello. Does anyone remember Stello? You guys probably don't, but like, just trust me. Twice felt like a secret club to me when I was little. I was so happy when I got in. Yeah. Someone just like randomly like gave me a code. I don't know where they found it or who they like. I know who they got it from because you know how Twice like shows you who invited you, but I don't know how they were in contact with that person. They just like one day said, "Hey, do you want a code? Because you're one of my favorite artists or something," and then they just gave me one. Like shout out to that person because like I don't know if they're still active. I don't think they are, but like I'm still so like this just wasn't a thing that happened on Scratch because people like didn't do that because a lot of people were like really excited when they got a code. And they would give it to like if they had an account already they would, which usually didn't happen. Like usually they got one account and they were gone because no one really stayed on Scratch after they got Toyhouse. But if they did, they would give it to like their friends, like not just like a random artist they liked. So I was like really shocked by their generosity, you know, just like being nice and being like, "Hey, do you want a code?" just because you were cool. Like I'm still in shock about that. I still think about that sometimes. Okay, what if I had an idea? What if you did a stream where you just have your opinion on all those issues, not roasting them, really just giving thoughts, like a positive thing? Yeah, that sounds fun. Maybe I'll do a video about that. Like you fill out a form. I already did a form-based video, but I haven't like posted it yet. I love Quizosies. Real. I was there when you made Stella's first rev. That hits hard. If for the people in chat who aren't aware, Stella was my first one of my first characters that I used to represent myself. So Stella wasn't before Dante. There was a character in between Stella and Dante. But Stella's an old character. Very old now. One of these days I'm thinking like it would be really funny to just like bring Stella back for the funds. Quiz designs, but OCs were too. I always felt like my designs needed work, honestly. I'm not the best character designer. Whenever people like, I know it's like an option on my commission sheet, but I'm always just so caught off guard when people commission me for character designs. Because I'm just like, my character designs suck. I feel awkward joining server because I'm 25 and I know it's mostly teens have joined. That's okay. There's no age like requirement or limit or anything. There is an age requirement. You have to be over 13, obviously, but like we have adults in the server. We have people on the lower end of teenagers. It's a community server, so you should like if you're feeling weird about it, I'd ease your mind on that because there are like people of all ages. Change the background color a little bit. Here's an idea. Maybe they're commissioning you because they want your style specifically. I mean, I guess that's why people commission people, but like, I don't know, man. I'm just always shocked. Whenever I get commissions, I'm like, really? You're so pretty and your character designs are nice. Maybe because they're like, maybe because I really like unrealistic colors and more bright or soft colors. Thank you, I appreciate that, and that is my target audience. I do like using a lot of bright colors on my designs and art. I like collecting characters that are more saturated. There are communities like that. There's people of all ages in all kinds of places, yeah. I have some followers who are younger than me, some that are older than me. Uranus, for real. Quiz did not have W Riz, he has W Quiz. Real. Yeah, quizzes are quizzical. Then what are tests? What's your opinion on socks? I am wearing socks. I like long socks better than like, I really hate like socks that go, like don't cover your ankles. I always thought those were stupid and weird. Like, why do people wear short socks? I hate them. They're so uncomfortable. I like long socks. Hate short socks. They're weird. Quiz peacefully drawing background music. Nah, it goes hard. Ankles get cold with short socks, yeah. Short socks are awful. I know, I don't. Who is making them? Stop! They're stupid. They're so uncomfortable. Like, I don't think I even own any ankle socks or like short socks anymore. I'm like a really tall sock kind of guy. Like, not like knee high or like thigh high type socks. I mean, I own those, but I don't wear them. But like, pretty long. Like, long as in like pretty long. Like, I don't want there to be any chance of a ankle exposure. The dress code loves me, dog. Uranus is so adorable. Real. It's coming out 6 so far. Thank you. I like medium socks, if that makes sense. Yeah, like I don't want like knee highs like all the time, because knee high socks, anything that goes above your knee is weird, in my opinion, because it's uncomfortable when you bend your knee. But like anything like below your ankle is useless. Anything like right up to your ankle is infuriating and horrible, because like, okay, I don't want socks where I have to worry about how I position my foot so that they don't slip under my ankle. Like, I don't want to be kept on edge like that. That's like awful. That's like torture. Who thought making ankle socks? Who wears ankle socks? Which one of you guys are responsible for funding the ankle sock industry, huh? Speak up right now. What if I told you that I like short socks that are so short? Just don't wear socks at that point. But like, don't do that actually. Wear socks, but like, why? I hate finding socks where I really vibe with the design of the sock, but then I see that it's a tiny sock. It's a short sock, and I can't even wear it. Oh, I forgot the halo. I said I would draw it in later, and then I just like forgot to do that. Don't advertise on my stream! You're a streamer and a VTuber, yo. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm not, like, the kind of content I make is gonna be pretty similar to what it's always been, I think. The only difference is that for streams, I'll be using the VTuber avatar, and I'll be making, like, little YouTube shorts, answering questions and stuff now and then with the VTuber. Gonna steal Star's idea. Because it goes hard. We're showing the gradient color. :3. Buy multiple short socks with a design you like, stitch them together and make some kind of sock golem. That is a great idea. Great input there. Cheese sandwich. Your C is cute. I draw it whenever you stream. Aw, thank you. So appreciated. Much obliged. Uranus goes hard. So good, oh my god. Genius. Genius. That's what I am. That's what they call me in the industry. I love the shapes of your art. Thank you. I've been trying to get more shapey lately. Do you have a reference for Dante? I'm drawing something and I needed that better reference. Yeah, I do actually. Here you go. 1 second. You can find all the references for all of my characters on Toyhouse. But here's a link to the Dante reference. It is on my Toyhouse. Thank you for specifying that for me. But yeah. Quiz 1, 2, or 3? 1. Pick 3, it's lucky, too late. I'm gonna be unlucky today. Feeling evil. I want this to be more compressed, so I might just move this, rotate the text. Keeping it real. Okay, there you have it. It is finished. New to stream, what's the lore? The lore? Chaos and destruction. We have lore? There is quiz lore. There's lots of quiz lore. It's just the ancient scriptures. It would take too long. It would take too long to catch you up. What size canvas is good to use? Honestly, I feel like it depends on the artist. Depends on what kind of art you draw. For me, I like to draw on smaller canvases, generally speaking, because I kind of draw like pixel art, or like with a pixel brush at least. And you know, the charm that comes with using that kind of comes with using a smaller brush. But if you want to have a more detailed style, it makes sense to draw on a bigger canvas because it just kind of like, you know, you have more space to fill, so you'll probably be able to fit more detail in there. Generally, I'd say experiment in like 500 pixel increments. Start with like 2,000 or something, and then keep going a little bit smaller and seeing which one works best for you. Looks sick, thank you! There's so much lore. Yeah, there's like, some of the lore is good, some is not. Some of the lore is essential, some is not. Eating your art right now, thank you, Dabs. Usually I start on like 750 or something, and then when I'm done with my drawing, I crop it. Like, I crop the art. I crop the canvas so that it like, because I don't like drawing on like the whole canvas anyways. I usually only draw on a fraction of it, and then I end up just cropping it so that it's in the middle. If you want to draw with a textured brush, bigger canvas is better, but if not detailed, smaller canvases work. Pretty much, yeah. If you're working on simplicity and like thicker line art, then a smaller canvas might be better for you, for what you're hoping to accomplish. But if you're thinking like thinner line art, hi Oyster, what's up? if you're thinking like thinner liner, but you want more detail and stuff, then it might be better drawn on a big canvas. I love Star's art design and your style. Thank you. I love Uranus. Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you like the character too? Okay, so doing homework just popped into the stream. How's it going? Hi, Reading Crafter. It is going great. I hope things are going good for you as well, and that you're enjoying your homework. Or at least to the best extent that you can. But yeah, chat. So I finished the drawing for today, so I'm gonna actually hit the hay. Thank you guys for sticking around. I had a lot of fun on today's stream. I'm glad to show the avatar with you guys, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed. Thank you for the super chats and everything. Oyster, don't judge me. I know what you're gonna say. Oyster is concerned, nah. But yeah, thank you guys. Good night, everybody. You'll see him again soon. Don't worry. Remember to pledge on Patreon.